Welcome back to Fl'AwesomeBlossom. My name is Kiki, and today I have my ukulele with me. And I have her with me because I'm practicing a song. Can you guess what it is? We're going to get there in a minute. But the reason I wanted to bring the ukulele is I wanted to play it a little bit. But it also ties into a story that I want to tell you. So over the weekend, I was texting with a buddy of mine, and I was sort of, buddy was just letting me rant, right? Just letting me kind of vent and letting me get out what's all in my head. And so I was ranty. And after a little exchange back and forth, I realized I needed to change the topic. I needed to change channels. I needed to get into something a little bit more positive. And so I was typing back to my buddy, well, moving on, but I actually didn't type in moving on. Somehow I typed in loving on. And then I laughed. I really did, because love on, moving love along. Like, isn't that what I'm trying to do here with Fl'AwesomeBlossom? How hilarious that it was a, typo. But it's not. It's really like the motto, right? I'm trying to move love along. Love myself. Love my husband, my family, my friends, my fellow man, even my enemies, which, by the way, some of them are amongst the categories that I have already listed. And you know what? I'm already 51 years old. And I still feel very much like I'm living inside this song from Four Non Blondes from the 90s. Right? Linda Perry's angst screaming at the top of my lungs. What's going on? Because guess what? This song is super iconic. Really, it is. And I think if you think about it, you would realize, or at least, let me just tell you from my perspective, I realize that I too cry sometimes while I'm lying in bed just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I'm going through perimenopause, so yeah, I'm feeling a little peculiar. And I wake sometimes in the middle of the night, 'cause I'm perimenopausal and it gives me a fright. And I want to scream from the top of my lungs what the fuck is going on. But I know what's going on. It's perimenopause symptoms, right? Like racing heart, hot flashes, all of that. Achy hips, perimenopausal arthritis. It's a real thing and it's awful. But anyway, getting back to this and getting back to the song, because guess what? I wake in the morning and I step outside to take my dogs out because, that's important. I have to do that. And it also helps to get me out in the morning. It's a nice thing to do. But I take a deep breath and I get real high because there's freaking chemtrails in the sky. What's going on? Poetic license. The song doesn't say anything about chemtrails, but I'm just saying. So yeah, like for basically 25 years, because this song is roughly 25 years old, if not just a little bit older, my life is still trying to get up this great big hill of hope. And I probably realized quickly when I was a kid. Then I kind of forgot due to poor experiences and unfortunate events, but coming back to it, realized quickly when I knew I should that the whole world's made up of this brotherhood of man. And it is worth something. It does mean something. Even if you can't quite define it, you feel it. Especially when you feel it it's not just the truth. It's indelible, universal truth. We are all connected. So yeah, it does seem daunting that for 25 years, my life is still about making it up this uphill battle towards hope. But uphill is often where the best views are, where the landscape of the valley or the world or even your inner universe is stretched out before you, and you can achieve a sense of peace or gratitude, purpose, and maybe happiness. Because as much as the climb can sometimes be difficult, and right now it's feeling very difficult, it can take you in directions that you didn't think to take. You maybe didn't even have hope that you would even access, or even some trails that left you battling elements of nature, nurture, or your innermost demons. It is worth it. It is worth it all, not just to move in life, move on in life, but to love on in life. Love yourself. Love your person, your partner. You're precious. Love your family, your friends, and yeah, even your enemy, especially when that enemy is your own self. Could be selfishness, self-pity, self-idolization, self-proclaimed importance. Love on. Love on. Love on and on and on and on. Because love really is what makes the world, your world, even your inner world, go round. So yeah, that's what's up today. Okay? That's what's going on. Love on. Now get out there and you live your life in full on Fl'Awesome Blossom. I'm going to see you next time.